Being around race weekends for a while, you start noticing what actually makes a team trust a photographer with their event. It's rarely just about the photos themselves. It took me some time to understand what that really comes down to. Early on, I assumed the job was simple: get to the track, get good images, deliver them. Experience taught me that's only part of it. A team isn't just looking for photography, they are trusting someone to represent how their weekend looked to sponsors, to media, sometimes to their own management back home. That changes what actually matters. Turnaround time is one of the things I have come to realize matters more than expected. A strong photo delivered 2 weeks later is often worth less than a good photo delivered that same evening. Sponsors want content while the race weekend still means something. Teams are already thinking about their next post before the podium ceremony is even finished. Understanding branding is another one. It's not enough to get the cars in frame. The car's design, the sponsor logos, the angle that keeps everything readable, all of that has to be considered without needing to be asked. A team shouldn't have to explain what their sponsor need to see. That's part of the job before it's even mentioned. Range matters just as much. A press release needs a clean action shot. A sponsor deck needs branding clearly visible. Social media often wants a candid human moment rather than pure action. Someone might be excellent at just one of those, but that's still only one part of what a team actually needs across a weekend. Communication matters more than people might expect from a photography role. Knowing when to ask questions, when to stay out of the way, when to check in without becoming a distraction during a tensioned strategy call or a rushed pit stop. A team remembers who made their weekend easier and who added one more thing to manage. There is a kind of anticipation involved too. Knowing where the next moment is likely to happen before it happens. A pit stop, a strategy change, a driver's reaction after a lap. The useful shot usually comes from already being in position, not catching up to something after it's already over. Consistency is something that becomes clear over time. One outstanding image is nice, but a team working across a full season needs someone who delivers a similar standard every single weekend in changing weather, in changing tracks, changing pressure. Reliability ends up mattering more than any single photo. There is also a kind of discretion involved. You are in the garage. You are there for a strategy discussion. You are present for a quiet moment before a race. None of that should end up turning into you becoming part of the story. Knowing what's fine to shoot and what isn't, that instinct gets noticed, even if it is never said out loud. And maybe the one that takes longest to understand, the photographer isn't the priority. The team, the driver, the sponsor, the story of their weekend, that's the priority. The best work tends to come from remembering that and staying out of the way of it. None of this shows up in a portfolio. It shows up in whether someone gets asked to come back. This is Ganesh from Raceweek. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.